Namaste yogis, I'm Carter and welcome. Today's practice is 20 minutes of a hatha flow. We are addressing some of those areas of the body that hold stress and tension, like the shoulders, lower back, and the hips. Allow your breath to move your body and move mindfully. Make sure that you're taking care of the sensations within the body. Let's get to our mat. Namaste yogis, welcome to your practice. Let's start in child's pose. Bring the big toes together. Knees can be together or apart. Extend your arms out in front of you. Lengthen through the spine. Soften the chin, chest, forehead towards the ground. Soften the shoulders. And breathe into the lower back. A moment to start here to find out where we are, the foundation of our practice. How am I doing physically? How am I doing energetically? How am I doing emotionally? How am I doing spiritually? See if we can move within this practice that supports our needs. And if we're not, modify in a way where we do. We're not pushing, we're not coasting. We are easing mindfully in and out of asana in a way that supports our bodies. Gently bring yourself up into table. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Shift right hip out to the right, left hip out to the left. Sway the hips from side to side. Finding a little bit of balance within our practice today. Roll over your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips. Down dog. Keep moving here, so pedaling right knee, left knee, kind of like you're pedaling a bicycle. Wag the tail, shake the head. And as you're pedaling, just walk your feet all the way to your hands. Inhale, come halfway up, flatten and lengthen. Exhale, fold, tuck the chin, release the head. Inhale, root to rise all the way to standing, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Press right foot, left foot as you wag the tail a little bit. Bend the knees just a little. Extend your arms out in front of you like you're going to hand somebody a present. And then slowly raise the hands up until you feel like it's enough in the shoulders. Utkatasana, seated chair pose, weights in the heels, soften the toes, relax the jaw, and lift the chin. Inhale, straighten your knees, extend your arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Fold forward, release your arms, tuck your chin. Inhale, come halfway up, flatten the back, lift the chin and chest. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, left foot steps back, stay on the left toes, and then reach your arms up so right knee stays bent. So crescent warrior. Drop this right hip bone so you can feel it in the right hip flexor. Push through the left heel so you can feel it in the calf. And bend that right knee enough where you're starting to engage that quadricep, but it doesn't pass the ankle. Extend your arms out in front of you like you're going to hand someone a present, and bring the weight to the right foot as you bring that back foot up off the ground. Nice and easy. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. You can bend and straighten this right knee to find a little bit of power and balance. And as softly as you came up, come back down to that crescent warrior. So foot plants down, arms reach up. Twist to the right, open up your arms and look for that right thumb. Take the right hand on the hip, take the left arm up towards the sky. For a little bit more, slide this right hand behind the back, look underneath the right shoulder towards that left heel. Right arm can reach up and over. This is my good side. Exhale, hands come all the way down and plant. Right foot steps back into plank. Drop to your knees, lower to the floor nice and slow. Cobra pose, push through feet, hips, and hands, lift chin and chest. Exhale, lower down, soften. Come on up to table. Wag the tail, cat, cow. Inhale, belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Exhale, round and squeeze. Do it one more time. Move with your own breath pattern, no rush. Exhale, round and squeezing. Down dog, roll over the toes, lift knees and hips. Gaze at the toes or the knees. You have a subtle internal rotation of the thighs, so the insides of the heels disappear behind the tops of the feet. The belly's coming towards the thighs and the spine is long. Breath is nice and easy. Inhale, come onto your toes. Bend the knees, look forward. Walk or step, feet to hands. Inhale, come halfway up, flatten, lengthen. Let's do the bend the knees, plant the hands, right foot steps back, stay on your right toes. Arms reach up, crescent warrior. So make the adjustment where you're stable and the foundation is strong. Right knee is straight, right hip's dropping down, right heel's pushing back. Shoulders are soft. Hinge at the pelvis, extend your arms out in front of you like you're going to hand someone a present. The weight comes to the left foot, you come onto the right toes, and as gracefully as you can, come off that back foot. Bend and straighten the left knee for warrior 3. And as gracefully as you came up, come back down, stay on the right toes, arms reach up. Twist to the left, open up your arms, there you are. Left hand to left hip, right hand behind the back. Right arm could reach up or it could slide over. So as much of a twist as you like, as much of a back bend as you like. On the exhalation, swim both hands all the way down. Left foot comes back into plank. You can do the same thing we did last time, knees, floor, cobra, or maybe you go halfway down so the elbows just barely touch the ribs and then roll over those toes. Up dog. Thighs are off the ground, elbows are straight, lifting the chin. Exhale, table, cat, cow. Roll over the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips, down dog. Bend right knee, bend left knee. And then toes come a little bit closer together. Right leg lifts on up. Let's bend the right knee and stack the right hip on top of the left hip. Keep pushing down through the right hand. Gaze over your left shoulder and see if you can see the right toes. On the exhalation, take that right shin forward as you lay it down. Right foot in alignment with the left leg. Drop the left knee. Lengthen through torso, pigeon on the right side. A little bit of movement from side to side. The closer that right shin is to the front of your mat, the more intense it'll be on the right hip. As you draw it back, you'll get more range of motion, so make those adjustments, lower the elbows down, and soften. Check out the body, the fingers, the toes. Maybe relax the jaw, the forehead. As you find that squareness to the body, it's like left hip dropping, right hip lowering, lower sacrum square to the floor. One more deep, full breath. Nice, hands under shoulders, lift yourself on up. Keep the torso nice and tall, and left knee bends. And with the left hand, reach back for that left foot, ankle, or shin. Now, if you can't get it effortlessly, drop to your right hip and then try it again. So I don't want you to force that. The quadricep is a very strong muscle. It could fight you, and if it fights you, it usually wins. So if you do have it, you can drop the left hip and you can invite the heel towards that hip until you feel like it's enough. And then give yourself one more deep, full breath. Exhale, let it go. Drop to your right hip and sweep this left leg around. Left foot on the outside of your right thigh. You're trying to get this left foot rooted down so the left knee is up towards the ceiling. Then you're going to take your left hand to the floor by the hip and then take the crease of the right elbow around that left knee. Now before you twist, draw the belly in and see if you can move your belly button on the opposite side of that left thigh. And once you get that twist, lengthen. So inhale, press down through the left hand, lift the heart. And as you twist, gaze for the left thumb underneath the left shoulder, and then take that right arm and squeeze that left thigh towards the belly, chest. One more deep, full breath. Nice, and on the inhalation, come back to center. Lean back, bring the soles of the feet together, and scoot the hips towards the heels. Lengthen through torso, belly button towards the heels, and then the elbows out towards the calves or knees if you need the sensation. And once you come forward, a little bit of movement from side to side. Big inhale, slow exhale. Nice, and then inhale, come on up. Hands on the outsides of the knees, lift them on up. Feet to the floor, scoot them nice and wide. Rotate the toes out, take the hands behind you. Lift the hips up off the ground. Mahalasana, yogi squat. Heels up or down, whatever's working for you today. Hands come to heart center and lengthen through torso. Tuck the chin. One deep, full breath here. And on your exhalation, hands come down. Tuck the chin. Lift the hips, straighten the knees into a wide leg forward fold as you roll your heels out and sway the hips. Tuck the chin. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer towards one another. And on your inhalation, come up halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, walk, step all the way back. Yogi's choice through chaturanga, halfway down up dog, or maybe knees, floor, cobra. Finding your way to down dog with the big toes together. Left leg lifts on up. Bend that left knee and stack left hip on top of right hip. To give yourself a little bit of a back bend, look over your right shoulder for that left foot, and then keep pressing down through the left hand so you get some extension through the left side body. On the exhalation, left shin forward, so left foot is in alignment with the right leg. You may start with the left heel somewhere around the right hip bone, so you have a nice big angle of the shin. If your hips are a little bit more open, you can start to scoot that foot forward, and then you square this right hip bone towards the ground, and then you soften. And through pigeon pose, especially in this practice, we're just creating an inventory. How does this feel? Am I open? Am I tight? Does it feel really strong? Where do I feel it? Is it malleable or is it a little bit more rigid? And from there, we can make a decision on how we need to practice from this week or this month or this year. Do I need to practice every day, or do I need to do a hip open every day? And then we make the assessment of how we take care of it. And it's a slow process, and it's constant. It's not like I'm gritting my teeth for 30 seconds and it's going to be fixed. It's something that it takes nurturing. All right, one more breath. And hands under shoulders, lift yourself on up. Once again, bend and straighten your right knee. If that quadricep is feeling way too tight, drop to the hip and then maybe reach back. If it's available, you can reach back and it's heel towards hip until you feel enough. And once again, right side, left side may be different, and that's okay. We're just kind of working towards harmony within the body. We're nurturing ourselves in a way that supports our needs. That's it. All right. Exhale, let it go. Come to your left hip. Sweep this right leg all the way around. So this right foot's trying to get to the floor. Right ankle is high as you can get it on that left thigh. Right hand to the floor by the hip or by the spine. Lengthen through torso. Gentle twist to the right. Take the crease of the left elbow around the right knee. And then gently twist to the right. Inhale is long spine, so we create space within the belly. The exhalation is we're trying to move the belly button on the opposite side right thigh, and we're actively drawing the belly in and up as we massage the vital organs. Nice. Inhale. Come back to center. Hands behind you. Unwrap the legs, and then roll back onto the hips. Boat pose. Either hands to the knees or hamstrings, or arms can extend out in front of you. If you're ambitious, you can straighten the knees. Give yourself one more deep full breath here, and then lower halfway. Lower 1 inch off the ground. Lower all the way down. Scoot yourself to the middle of your mat. Extend your arms up over your head. Stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. And then draw the right knee towards the belly chest. And take that right knee to the left. Left hand can rest on the outside right knee, hip, or thigh. Right arm can extend out nice and long. Chin drops towards the right shoulder. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Soften. 2 more breaths. Letting go of your weekend, your week, your day. Letting go of anything that you're clinging on to. Find a little liberation here. Back to center. Switch legs, left knee towards the belly, chest, right leg straightens. You can take the right hand and guide that left knee to the right as you open up that left arm and chin drops towards that shoulder or chest. Eyes can be open or closed, surrendering and softening and being right here and right now. There is no better place, and we are also very lucky to have access to these bodies on this gorgeous planet. Nice inhale back to center. Draw both knees towards the belly, chest. I'll squeeze here, and then feet to the floor. Hands by the side body. See if you can feel your heels with your fingertips. And as you press your feet down, lift your hips, your lower back, mid back, maybe upper back. Chin towards chest. If it's available, interlace your fingers behind your back as you squeeze your triceps, hands into the ground. And if you still need a little bit more space, come onto your toes. Bridge pose, long spine, open belly and heart. Exhale, slowly lower the hips down, release the hands, ease yourself into Shavasana. So heels towards the corners of the mat, swivel your palms up, tuck the chin, close the eyes. Take a nice big inhale through your nose, exhale out your mouth. Soften fingers, toes, arms, and legs. Drop the tongue off the roof of the mouth, relax your jaw. And let your eyes float away from each other in their sockets as you relax your forehead, your eyebrows, maybe even soften your thoughts as your breath becomes a little bit more of a whisper. And be here now. If you happen to have the time and the space to stay in your Shavasana for a little bit longer, please do that. If your day is waiting for you, very slowly start to deepen your breath as it fills the lungs, the diaphragm, and the belly. And invite that breath down the legs, past the knees, ankles, into the feet as you start to wiggle your toes and roll your ankles. Breath deepens more as it moves over the shoulders, past the elbows, into the hands as you wiggle your fingers and roll your wrists. And then extend your arms up over your head, stretch from your fingers all the way down to your toes. And then exhale, bend the knees, wrap your arms around your legs, give yourself a squeeze, a little loving kindness here. And reach your right arm over your head and roll to your right side. Give yourself maybe a little I am statement of affirmation. I am beautiful. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I am worthy. I am present. Softly pressing your hands into the ground, gently bring yourself on up to a comfortable seat. Hands to the knees or thighs as you lengthen through the spine, tuck your chin. Bring the hands gently together, thumbs towards the heart, gaze over the fingertips. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Thank you guys so much for sharing your practice, your presence, and your power. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Nice work, yogis. See you next time at your practice. Nice job for showing up for your mat today. If you like this practice, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below. Subscribe to this channel to keep updated on all the latest content. Keep up the good work. See you on your mat, and namaste.